Good afternoon. So I'm a little late and I do apologise, but I was called unexpectedly into work today. So this is a message for the 24th of August. If you would like to sit or to lay down, to open your energy, to drop into your heart, to connect to your essence and ground into the central sun of Middle Earth, then this is for you. Your story is still being written. Beloved soul, there are moments when we look at our lives and quietly assume we already know the shape of what comes next. We look at what has happened before, at the patterns we have lived, the disappointments we may have experienced, and the circumstances surrounding us now, and without realizing it, we begin using the past to predict the future. But yesterday is evidence of where you have been. It is not a prophecy for where you are going. Life can change in remarkably ordinary moments. A conversation introduces an idea you had never considered. A chance encounter becomes a lifelong friendship. A decision quietly one morning alters direction for months ahead. Something that once seemed impossible becomes possible simply because you are no longer the person who first believed it could not happen. This is why we must leave a little room within ourselves for surprise. You do not know everything that is still capable of finding you. There are people you have not yet met, places you have not yet stood, things you have not yet created. There are mornings when you will wake feeling differently about something that has occupied your thoughts for years. There are versions of you still waiting to emerge through experiences you cannot currently imagine. And none of this requires you to deny where you are today. You can be realistic about your circumstances without deciding they are permanent. You can acknowledge disappointment without making disappointment your identity. You can recognize that something has not worked yet without concluding that it never will. Sometimes hope is not a grand declaration that everything will turn out exactly as we desire. Sometimes hope simply says, I do not know what happens next, and therefore I will not assume the worst. There is enormous freedom in those words. They leave the door open. Today, notice where you may have unconsciously written an ending before something that is truly still unfolding. Perhaps you have decided you are too old, too late, too inexperienced, too tired, too ordinary, or too far behind. Question that story. Who told you there was a deadline? Human lives are wonderfully unpredictable. People begin again and again. They fall in love unexpectedly. They discover talents late in life. They change careers, find friendships, create businesses, write books, travel, heal relationships, leave situations that no longer fit, and build lives that could not previously have been imagined. Not because everything suddenly became easy, but because they remained available to possibility. You do not need to know what the next chapter contains. Simply resist the temptation to write it before you arrive. Let tomorrow introduce itself slowly. Let life surprise you in unexpected, beautiful ways. And meanwhile, keep becoming the person capable of meeting whatever beautiful possibilities come knocking next. And the affirmation for today: I honor everything my past has taught me. Without allowing it to dictate what my future must become. I remain open to new people, new ideas, unexpected opportunities, and possibilities I cannot yet see. And if you'd like to place your hand on your heart, my story is not yet finished. The next page is still unwritten. And I leave room for life to become more beautiful than I presently know how to imagine. So today, live in the moment. Let the moment surprise you. Do not dictate how it will shape its becoming, because it may be different on arrival than first thought. I san kiana kora ari inahan, I suno kuai kia kara, an soko kora ari nasan, I shuko kuai kiana karahan, I kaya ko oan, I shikikiahi, in kara aru onosun. There is beauty in all things. There is peace in all places. There are surprises around every corner. We need to align and live in the present moment, not in the past and not in the future. Seize the day, live the day, enjoy the day, enjoy the beauty, the love, the laughter, and see what unfolds and how you change, how you feel, how your body moves, how you release all that density. Until we meet again, namaste.